I'm here with Jack Techtmann, the coach of the Conwell Egan Eagles, and of course they're getting set for their opening ball game of the season. And I know one of the things that's kind of nice for them, it turns out they're going to be playing down in Ocean City again. We enjoyed going to Ocean City for that ball game, but the only problem is this year he's going to be playing the Friday night game when we open up as well with other games in the area. But certainly we're going to have them covered, and you look at that, and that was enjoyable. Being down there, I know you didn't come away with a win, but that must have been good for the kids.
Yeah, it was, and that's what we were looking for. And it's not only good for the kids, it's good for the alumni. We have a lot of people that have houses down the beach, so the kids go down now. We're playing on Friday at 4 o'clock this year, so the kids will be able to stay afterwards. A lot of the parents get hotel rooms if they don't have houses down there already. And we get on the charter bus, and we have brunch at Great Big Country Club, so it really worked out nice. It's a nice atmosphere. You're right on the boardwalk. It's Labor Day weekend, and then most of the kids hang around until Sunday, and then we come back and get back to work on Monday.
I know one of the things you got some guys back this year. You're a little stronger on the line. You're bigger on the line. You got some improvement because of some of the guys that are on the line. And I would imagine offensively you're looking to move the ball better than you even did a year ago.
Yeah, you know, when we got here 4 years ago, we knew this was going to be a building process. We were lucky enough to have a really good year, our second year here, getting the state playoffs. But this is the year we were shooting for. It takes 4 years to turn the program around. These kids have been in our program. A lot of them, our seniors, didn't start out here. Once they heard we were announced open, they transferred in from Notre Dame, from Wood, from Ryan, from Judge. So we only have one senior that actually has been with us for all 4 years.
Right.
The other guys have been with us for 3 years. And we got a lot of experience, and they're going to make a big difference. Where, like you said, we got size up front, we got quickness. And we have a couple sophomores that are starting for us that are big-time players.
I know you're a quarterback that you were counting on who played a lot last year, ended up transferring out. But, you know, you were telling me you've got somebody there that certainly can do the job for you.
Yeah, when they were freshmen, there were 3 kids that come out for quarterback. Unfortunately, one left. Jarrett Patman was always our backup quarterback. He started on the corner and at the Z-back for us. So he's doing some really good things. He knows the offense. He ran it. It's not like he's going into it cold. He was able to be with us through most of the summer, even though he's a Legion baseball player. But he went up to Albright camp with us and really picked up the offense well. We're going to be a different look team. You know, we have to tailor our team to what our strengths are. Jarrett runs a 4.6 40. He's a baseball pitcher. He throws the ball 90 miles an hour on the baseball field, so he has a strong arm. We just got to put him in the right position early on, let him get his feet under him, let him learn the speed of the offensive quarterback, and he'll do a great job for us.
I know one thing you've got too is you got one of the really outstanding backs in the area, a guy that's been through the wars for you, and of course Rogerio is a guy you've got to be counting on with the ground game.
Yeah, you know, the kids elected him captain, and Joey's just tough. He just runs really hard. He plays the outside linebacker for us. He gives you everything he's got, and he just wants to win. And I think that's why, you know, he's a captain, he's a leader. And like you say, since sophomore year, he's been starting for us. He's been through the wars. He lived by BYOB, you know, be your own blocker, because he didn't get a lot of that all the time. So we hopefully have some big guys up front that can push some people around this year. And I think you're going to see him turn into one of the best backs in the area.
You know, Jack, one of the things I was wondering about was how's the defense coming around for you? And you look at that, and that's got to be a big part for you. As last year you gave up some yards, you wish you hadn't been able to. But maybe the defense be a little stronger for you this year with some of the guys back?
The defense is definitely stronger. We opened up our first scrimmage last Saturday against Chichester. They ended up with negative 12 yards on the day, and we are really getting after it. We have good size over there. Keenan Baines is a sophomore who's getting all kinds of Division I looks already. He's quick, he's strong. We moved Wyatt McLeod to the middle linebacker. He's doing a great job for us playing downhill. Then you got Joey. Jordan Burney may be the best defensive end in the area. He's a 4.5 40, also plays wide receiver. And then our whole secondary is back. They've all got experience, and they all grew up and they're learning. And so I think the defense is going to be our strong point, actually. They're quicker. I know, being the offensive coordinator, having to call plays against them, it's difficult to get the ball moving because they're really going after it pretty well. So,
when you look at this team and you see what you got starting, how about what you got maybe backing up some of the guys that can keep you in there and give them a spell?
Yeah, you know, being a two-way school, you know, we're not going to be like some of the quad A's around here, the big boys, where somebody goes down. We think we're too deep at every position, but as we go through camp and 3-a-days this week, things wear on you. So we have some guys not practicing. We're probably, you know, like say at the 2 tackle positions, we probably got 3 kids. In the past, we've only had 2, or we've only had 1. And when one goes down, you got to pull a freshman or a sophomore. We're not in that situation anymore. We're not going to start any freshmen this year. We think we're too deep at most positions. But like I say, some's a split situation. We have a kid that we want to put primary defense and leave him there. If somebody gets hurt on the offensive line, he's probably going to have to jump over to the other side. So, but that's life as a two-way school, you know.
Well, looking at the league here this year, you've got, of course, in that AA, you got the likes of Lansdale Catholic, always a good competitor for you. Bishop McDevitt's in there. You got Newman Goretti, and West Catholic is always a terror, especially in that kind of thing, that situation there where they end up in Division II, but end up being a team that's got all the background, having played in those big games.
Yeah, and they're actually a 1A school enrollment-wise, and they volunteer to go up to 2A. But they're definitely the class of our league. Maybe the class of 2A now with Emotep moving up.
Yeah.
West Catholic may be the guys, you know. Newman Goretti's always tough. Tommy Kirk does a great job at Lansdale Catholic, so you know they're going to come after you. So we have our work cut out for us. We play Carroll down the shore, as you said, the first week. They're a 3A school, a little bigger than us. So that's going to be a nice challenge for us. But we've beefed up our schedule as we go along because we should be getting better, and that's what we're hoping to do. Play some better teams. You know, when we were building the program, that first year we had 5 state champions we were playing, you know.
Yeah.
So we toned it down and built it up, and now we're trying to beef it up a little bit. So we have some really good competition. I think we have some good games, and we're creating some good rivalries within our league.
And we have a lot of those games on the air, of course, this year with the Eagles of Conwell, Egan, and of course we're looking forward to that. Matter of fact, they're going to kick off the season, and that'll be on that Friday afternoon when they're down the shore at Ocean City, taking on Archbishop Carroll for their opening game of the season. And then we go and roll on from there with a lot of Egan games throughout the course of the year. Jack, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you guys for everything you do for us. Appreciate it.